So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a clever looking ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Tevez, for me, could make the...
Could be danger here! Jordan Henderson. Jensen. That's a throw. Now that's a lovely exchange. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Rice. Now it's Tevez. And it's Rooney. Rooney. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. This looks promising. Tevez! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready.
Shoots!
This is the time you need that pace.
Aims beyond the defence. Look at the shapes to shoot! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rice in acres of space out wide. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a decent clearance. Rooney. Oh, that's nice. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pass somewhat off target. Nice looking ball. Rodri. And it's Tevez. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Maciej Cunha. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's played through for him. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes till the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinnock. Jensen. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rooney. Pinnock. Jensen. He's in a great position here. And he's intervened well there. Jordan Henderson. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Jensen. Jordan Henderson. He's looking wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rooney has found the net here, of course. And here's Tevez. Tevez stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Tevez. And Tevez! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Jordan Henderson. Rodri. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the left flank. Can he get onto this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played with finesse. Jensen tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's the shot! Out to the left it goes. Rooney. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Tevez. He's on some real chance! It's anyone's ball now. Tevez with a beautifully timed run. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Early ball. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. That's Park Ji-sung. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. That has been slung wide. That's a good run down the left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. It's run loose here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rice, looking for a runner. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pinnock to Henderson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's gone for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That looks a cracking ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Tevez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Szoboszlai considers his options. Superb from Szoboszlai! About as smooth as it gets. Just cruising. And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's had it nicked away. And here's Tevez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Could move up a gear here. Gesson. Nicely spread. And it's Bernardo Silva. Park Ji-sung. And that interception was most necessary. In with the challenge. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Munoz. Strong running down that left flank. Tevez. And Tevez! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Crystal Palace finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Munoz. Gesson. Now he's got space here. That is a great pick out. Richards gets good distance on it. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries across. Kamada with the clearance.
Barcelona really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He's got away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-1 score. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nice control. And it's Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Mathias Cunha! Mitchell. Crystal Palace trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
And Tevez!
Tevez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
No, he's not getting past him there. Tries to pass it through. Mathias Cunha.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Tevez. Bernardo Silva. Tries to play it through. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Tevez. Looking for the Park Ji-sung!
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri does well to get it back. Look at the space here. Kamada. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can...
And Tevez! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's another chance. Tevez! He scores! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And the shot! Richards goes back to front. Gerrard under intense pressure.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
It's a threat. Shot at goal! Oh, brilliant save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Gerrard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Deep header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Threads one in. Bernardo Silva gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. Riyad, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in plenty of space here. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Gesson, a great feat, that.
No way through there. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Munoz aims beyond the defence. Chance to deliver, and he was alert to it. Rodri. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's delightful. And that has put a halt to things. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Number 29,
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
No, he refuses to take the bait. That's good running with the ball. That has been slung wide. Wharton. Chance here to counter.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's no shoots! It's fallen kindly here. He has done it. And they are right back within touch. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Crystal Palace give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Tevez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rodri cuts out the pass, spread out to the left. Now it's Tevez. Mateta. Now it's Sarr. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Kamada. Hangs one in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
No, that's overhit. That's going right the way across. Matheus Cunha. That's Park Ji-sung. And there goes the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but...
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. That is some save from De Gea. Nicely shaped ball. Harrison kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka. And here's Olise. Olise! Zanetti with the clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Kirkchu. Kaka. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Zanetti. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Guardiola. Zico. Now it's Kirkchu. Tries to dink it through. Mbappe. And it's Kaka. Olise gets into a good position. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Opts for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Zico. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kaka. And they can counter here. Olise. Zanetti. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. Park Ji-sung. Beckham. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Kirkchu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Kaka. Olise. That's Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the left. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Looking for a runner. He's in a great position here. Mbappe finds himself offside. Zico, nicely aimed pass. And it's Zanetti. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he was alert to it. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
And this is Park Ji-sung. And he's only too happy to take that back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kukçu. Zico. Guardiola. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He can run onto that. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Park Ji-sung has found the net here, of course. Mbappe. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 20.
Real chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. He's had a shot! And he can clear it away. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a little off target. Olise. Kaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. For Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Caceres has it out wide and in space. BaeHQ. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. Threads one in. BaeHQ is always looking to play quality balls. Guardiola cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. BaeHQ. Olise. He won't be happy with that one. Searching pass he's played there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Zico.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Beckham. And it's Caceres. Oh, delightful ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Olise, decent chance! Now there's the clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Zico. Number 15, Kukcu.
Nesta.
Number 23.
Pass is coming off in quick succession
Beckham.
here. Some
Coming
really
on
good
the
ball
field,
movement.
Number 7.
And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Tevez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Driving on and making good... He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chance here to counter. And it's Baggio. Evair stood up well to him there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Good play on the left-hand side here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Real chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Albert Ferrer, a true great in every sense of the word. Goulet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Short changes him with that pass. Tevez. Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola. Davids does really well to win the ball there. Beckham. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Hernandez crosses. Zanetti. Guardiola. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zanetti wins the duel this time. BaeHQ is looking to influence the game from out wide. Played out to the left flank. No, again there's no way through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Knocks it out wide. Deep cross. Takes the shot! This looks promising. That is lovely. That is good strength. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a... And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
It's a searching pass. BaeHQ. And it's Arda Güler. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but
Can he finish? That is some save from Khan. They want to be quick to recover this. Roberto Baggio. Beckham. Albert Ferrer. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been slung wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a promising position. Davids. Bebeto. Oh, they can break here. Nicely weighted ball. Albert Ferrer. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Oh, easy pickings there. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shifted it to the flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick. There they go, hunting again.
Oh, what has happened here? Tevez! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Hernandez. Bebeto. Evair. Played out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bebeto. Spread it left. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Evair. Played out to the right. Out towards the flank. Pings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. No way through there. Now it's Olise. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bebeto. And here's the chance to counter. Bebeto. And it's made its way to him. Ji-sung. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Albert Ferrer. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ji-sung. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for the run. And Bebeto! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ji-sung. Mbappe. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And he's picked it up out wide. Goes for the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling! And there goes the final whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised.